Number 1, Saxon Lump. Number 3, Dustin Schultz. Number 5, Jack Dickman. Number 7, Gary Clark. Number 8, Alex Jackson. Number 10, Ryan Neff. Number 11, Josh Greenshaw. Number 12, Ethan Nichols. Number 13, Cooper Renfro. Number 15, Kyle Racing. Number 16, Scott Mason. Number 19, Drew Jackson. Number 21, Devin Out. Number 23, Ryan Dawson. Number 27, Michael Pilato. And now for the starting lineup for the Marauder. Leading off in left field, number 20, Alex Albright. Batting second, playing third base, number 9, Brendan Benberg. Catching, number 17, Matt Bernstein. Playing right field, number 14, Ashton Eastley. Batting fifth, in center field, number 2, Nick Minor. Batting sixth, shortstop, number 18, Jimmy Loicki. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 25, Bryce Burbank. Batting eighth, at first base, number 28, Patrick Ahmed. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 22, Michael Wheeler. Up and out for the Marauders, number 4, Zach Goodson. The Marauders are led by head coach Kevin Sherman, assistant coaches Devin Williamson, Casey Baker, and Josh Stewart. And now for the home team, Coppell Cavalry. Leading off in the center field, number 3, Miles Pascal. Batting second and shortstop, number 6, Jacob Matthews. Batting third at first base, number 24, Marco Navarro. Batting fourth in left field, number 7, Hayden Evans. Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 19, Trey Becerra. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 28, Austin Gross. Batting seventh, number 13, right fielder, Daniel Jones. Batting ninth, catcher, number 13, Cole Solomon. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 2, Ty Manning. Pitching the right field, Cowboys, number 22, Jason Evans. Cowboys are led by head coach Tim Clark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would all please rise, so many remove your caps for the play of our national anthem.
This broadcast is under the direction and is copywritten by Champion Sports Radio. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of the audio stream, and any and all other use of the accounts of this broadcast without the direct written consent and permission of Champion Sports Radio is strictly prohibited. All rights are reserved by Champion Sports Radio and ChampionSportsRadio.com. This is a presentation of Champion Sports Radio, your home for championship broadcasts. Anyway, we're getting underway here at Quick in Grand Prairie. It's the Coppell Cowboys and the Marcus Marauders. Doug Branch along with Evan Nemick. And Evan, excitement in the game just before this one causes a little bit of a delay, but we'll be underway momentarily with the area around game 1 of 3 between the Coppell Cowboys and the Marcus Marauders.
Madison Mansfield 5 and Keeler High 4 scored before this game that went a little bit longer than scheduled. But then you got, it was a triple header, a quick trip work. I mean, you expect them not to start exactly on the dot.
They say on the dot, but they say on the bump. Pitcher for the Coppell Cowboys is Jason Elliott. His battery mate behind the plate is Mitch Simon. Down at third base, it's Austin Gross. The shortstop is Jacob Nesbitt. At second base, Ty Manning. The first baseman is Marco Navarro. Around the outfield, it would be Hayden Cutler in left. Center field is Miles Pascal and Daniel Jones in right. And the first pitch is a called strike to Alex Albright, who will play left field tonight for the Marcus Marauders. Elliott and Deal fouled back off. 0-2 count now on the Inventor. Those are the first two hitters. The Marauders fast back side goes to 2. Considering they said we have to build an arc, curveball, this is up high, 2-2 now to count. Game tonight, and then a second game tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning right back here. If they split the series, 5 ball at the plate. If they split the first 2 games, then I believe it's a 2 o'clock time for game 3 if necessary. Riders are all very trimming. Chopper towards the pitcher. Elliott with first and so the first out of the game recorded for the Coppell Cowboys under head coach Kendall Clark. Of course, the Marcus Marauders led by the Riverboat Gambler, Jeff Sherlin. Venter. Florida records out the window. Playoff to Texas. Class District 7-6A against District 6-6A. There's a shot down the line towards the bullpen on the far side. Hits the fence and ends up all the way left field at the fence. Venter on the first Jensen Elliott fastball. High off-speed pitch, swing and miss. No balls and 2 strikes now on the Marauder senior. Elliott a deal from the windup. Here's the 0-2. Throws the fastball way up high out of the zone, trying to get Venter to chase. He does not offer. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the first inning. Elliott from the mound with a curveball, snaps it off, swing and a miss, and the first strikeout of the game for Jensen Elliott. This looks on paper to be a pitching duel. Elliott against Cushing. Now the catcher Matt Bernstein will step in. Fastball called strike on Bernstein. Second pitch misses. Reminder that the top of the first inning is brought to you by Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's prides itself on being a great community partner with the schools and organizations that are within the communities they serve. Again, now behind in the count is Elliott, a ball and 2 strikes. Raising Cane's are proud supporters of Marcus Baseball. Come see them at their location in Flower Mound, 3205 Justin Road, right behind Rose. That's Raising Cane's. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So check that. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off at the plate by the catcher Matt Bernstein. Will even the count at 2-2. Elliott throwing strikes here early in this one. Here comes the 2-2. Curveball fouled off at the plate. Solomon can't hold on. Turf field, dirt only on the mound and at home plate. So this field, when covered, can take rain. Here's the pitch. Up high, runs the count 4 at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Bernstein, the catcher. Swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. So 2 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Miles Pascal, Jacob Nesbitt, and Marco Navarro will return here on CSR.
Stay up on all the latest news about the teams you care about and know when your favorite games are on the air thanks to Champion Sports Radio social media. Either follow at Champion Sports on Twitter or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio, and you will know what time your game starts, who was named Player of the Week, or what your school's alumni are doing in college. That's on Twitter at Champion Sports and facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio. Your home for championship social media. In Command Broadcasting, a sports TV broadcasting and marketing company. In Command Broadcasting provides a wide array of video production and include film graduations, corporate infomercials, and documentaries. In Command streams your sporting function over the internet live or on demand. Call 972-851-7888 to the energy of your next event. In Command Broadcasting, 972-851-7888.
Back to the bottom of the first inning. Jack Cushing on the bump for the Marcus Marauders. Down for Coppell. Here on CSR TV, and his last outing, Cushing struggled here, but was able to get through and get a victory. Early playoffs here in Grand Prairie at Quick Trip Park. It's going to be a very popular location on the high school bases of the all-turf complex here, and the amount of rain in the Dallas-Fort. It is that brought us out of what was a major drought situation. situation. Cushing will throw from the laps, 3 laps, 2 laps to Wheeler. He'll throw next big. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Marauders here in the bottom of the first. Shortstop. Marco Navarro, a nice start for Jack Cushing. 2. Yes. Big right-hander. Got hit into right field. This one looks like it's going to stay fair. It goes foul. Just fouled on the line by Jacob Nesbitt. That would have gone for extra bases. At least 2, maybe 3, that ends up just to the right of the right foul line.
Aggressive hitting so far, 3 pitches, and they've swung at all 3 of them.
One's going for an out, one's going for a foul ball, and one's going for a called strike, so Jack Cushing has to be happy with how he's throwing here. Here comes the 0-2. This one fouled off, right side, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. No score in the top half of the inning from the Marauders. Cushing with the called strikeout. Right down the pipe with a fastball. Shot to right field. On it. And a very quick inning for Jack Cushing. 3 up, 3 down. The ball flies out to right field. We're through 1 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. We head to the top of the second. Coppell 0 and Marcus 0. Back in a moment on CSR TV.
Writer Gerald Early said that when they study our civilization 2,000 years from now, there will only be 3 things that Americans will be known for: the Constitution, baseball, and jazz music. GDYO's Jazz Institute provides young musicians in North Texas the opportunity to learn what it means to be a jazz musician through weekly technique classes and combo rehearsals with professional jazz musicians. From the first note to the final round of applause.
Hey, I've got the audio on the computer all the way down. I'm sitting at
hard
15
jazz
on the
big bands alike. Learn more about the truly original American art form.
So I have no idea. I mean, it's as far as I can go, or it's on the very left-hand side of the
jazz.
volume on the computer.
Point of Origin Design is your one-stop shop for all your apparel, promotional, event, or team uniform needs. Point of Origin Design is a full-service design and logo creation company that offers a wide variety of imprintable and embroidered products. With competitive pricing and quality work, you can't go wrong with Point of Origin Design. It's always best to start at the right point. So visit them online at pointoforigindesign.com.
Nope, it just says speakers and Windows
Let them help
sound.
you plan your
Both of
next
them are muted.
promotional item or design your next t-shirt. That's online at pointoforigindesign.com.
Recording devices, playback devices, open mixer volume. Recording. I did. It's the microphone, and the microphone's all the way down. It's on number 7. I did nothing. I'm coming out of the mixer.
did. Listen to him. 20 between 20 and 25. All right. Bye. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Apparently we were on the air for that whole conversation. Back in Grand Prairie. First out recorded. A ground out. Ashton Easley is thrown out at first base. Now stepping in for the Marauders, it's Nick Miner. So recap that first out for us, Evan, real quick, since I was not watching.
Yeah, I believe that was a ground out to the second baseman.
All right, very good. Ashton Easley out 4-3. Nick Miner's got a 1-ball, 2-strike count. No score. We're in the top of the second inning. Fouled off right-hand side, out of play. Miner, then Jimmy Glowanke, the shortstop for the Marauders. Miner moved up in the order tonight. Last week was batting in the 9 slot. Fastball misses outside from Jensen Elliott. 2-2 count. 1 out, top of the second inning from Quick Trip Park in Grand Prairie. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the corner. Umpire takes his time making the call, but that's a called strike. Strikeout number 3 for Jensen Elliott. And Jimmy Glowanke, the shortstop, will step in, the sophomore. Glowanke from the right side. The big right-hander Elliott deals. Fastball outside corner, called strike.
A strong start for Elliott. Looks like he's on his game today.
Yeah, he's dealing already. Fastball, same spot, strike 2. He can continue to hit that part of the plate. He's going to be tough this whole game. Will Jensen Elliott, the big senior right-hander, headed to Oklahoma State. This one just a little farther out as Glowanke covers the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Game number 1 of the area playoffs. Elliott will deal. Curveball, got him. That's nasty. Swing and a miss. He's faced 6 batters, struck out 4 of them. We head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Hayden Kettner, Trey Becerra, and Austin Gross when we return on CSR TV.
As you'll see, projections for the next quarter are...
He shoots, he scores! 2 points for Team Middle Management.
The office is not one of them.
Jack, can I see you in my office?
No pouting, it's your ball, let's see what you got.
But Whirly Ball is. For corporate events, team building, and private parties, Whirly Ball in Hearst and Plano is electric fun. Test your skills on the arcade games. Zip around in your Whirly Bug for a Whirly Ball competition. Or play the most affordable laser tag in the city. Learn more at whirlyball.info.
If you're a basketball parent or coach, you need StatGeek, the simplest way to keep stats ever created. Our easy-to-use iPad app turns anyone into a professional statistician, and all they have to do is simply follow the ball. Produce full and accurate box scores and play-by-play reports. Send accurate stats out to your fans, media, or recruiters. It's sports statistic collection redefined. StatGeek is available right now in the iPad App Store for just $4.99, and there are team fundraising opportunities available as well. On the web at statgeek.com. StatGeek, keep your eye on the ball.
Back at Quick Trip Park. Too bad they don't have Slurpee machine here. I could use one right now. Doug Branchelaw with Evan Nimick. It's the Marcus Marauders and the Coppell Cowboys Area Series, Game 1. On the mound for the Marauders, Jack Cushing. He will face the 4-hole hitter, Hayden Kettler, for the Coppell Cowboys. This half inning brought to you by Laura Barnett of DFW Remax. 972-471-SOLD. Laura is Coppell's top producing residential agent since 2006. You'll be sold on the service. Also a reminder, when you're at a game at Coppell Stadium, head over to Jay Macklin's Grill. They serve lunch, dinner, and weekend breakfast. Eat, talk, and drink at Jay Macklin's, a casual neighborhood grill that was voted Coppell's best patio. Stop by before or after a game and see for yourself. They provide the concessions at the concession stand at Cowboy Park. Here's the pitch from Cushing. Fouled off, back to the right-hand side, out of play. 2 balls and a strike on Hayden Kettler. Kettler, the 4-hole hitter for Coach Kendall Clark and the Coppell Cowboys. Here's the pitch from Cushing. Down in the dirt, blocked by Bernstein. No harm, no foul. Runs the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes on the left fielder for the Coppell Cowboys. 3-2 count. Cushing. Fastball hit towards short on a line. Glowinski stabs it. Unassisted. Line out to shortstop from Kettler.
Great reflexes there at the shortstop position for Glowinski. Didn't have much time to react to that one.
Trey Becerra will now stand in. Becerra, the DH in this afternoon's affair. Pretty decent crowd here on hand for what was supposed to be 4 o'clock start. Ended up being about 5:02. First pitch, straight back to Cushing. Probably could have run it to the base himself, but he'll toss it on to Kometz. And it goes 1-3. Becerra down on 1 pitch. And right now, Evan, Coppell really handing this to Jack Cushing by hitting these first pitches, not making him work very much.
Yeah, the first batter of this inning was the first full count we've seen today, and both pitchers are really working very quickly through the orders. Efficiency is what you would expect from the 2 number 1s for each school. Cushing will deal. Pitch fouled off right-hand side. Austin Gross, the third baseman. So far, it has been perfect games on both sides of the scorebook. Cushing trying to set down the Coppell Cowboys. 3 straight, 1 more inning. Fouled off right-hand side. This will get into the bullpen and over it. No balls, 2 strikes on Becerra, the DH. Cushing will throw. Curveball, swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout, so 3 up, 3 down for the Coppell Cowboys. We head to the top of the third. Both pitchers are on fire. It'll be Bryce Verplank, Patrick Kometz, and Michael Wheeler when we return on CSR TV.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that nearly 4 million brain injuries occur every year due to sports in the U.S. They also estimate that 70% of concussions go unreported. Not identifying concussions early can be devastating, especially if the athlete continues to play with symptoms. Catching hard hits fast is critical, and that's why you need the Shockbox Helmet Impact Sensor. The Shockbox is a small sensor that easily attaches to most football, lacrosse, and hockey helmets and instantly sends a signal to a smartphone on the sidelines when the player has taken a hard hit that puts them at higher risk for injury. The free app receives data from the sensor, displays information about the impact, and even walks the user through a concussion assessment. The app also logs symptom and impact data for future medical use. Visit ShockboxDFW.com to learn more about the Shockbox Impact Alert Sensor and determine if it is the right option for your child. Be warned instantly when a player has experienced a head impact that could result in a concussion. Visit ShockboxDFW.com today. ShockboxDFW.com.
Top of the third inning, it'll be the DH Bryce Verplank, then the first baseman Patrick Kometz, and then Michael Wheeler. So far, both pitchers are perfect through 2. Hit by Verplank towards short. Fielded there and thrown on, and Verplank is thrown out by a step on a nice play at shortstop by Jacob Nesbitt. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and the Coppell Cowboys are getting the benefit of aggressive hitting off of the Marcus Marauders here, Evan, as they, too, are not making one Jensen Elliott work so hard.
No, not really. It would appear that both sides, the hitters are getting pitches that they want or it would look like they would like to see, but they're not able to get enough contact on it to put it in any place to work with.
Fastball's a called strike on the big first baseman, Patrick Kometz. Kometz will dig back in right side. Curveball, called strike. 0-2 as both pitchers are working ahead of the hitters. This game started late, but it may end on time. Here's the pitch. Another slider. Misses outside from Elliott. Headed to Oklahoma State. His brother pitching for the University of Oklahoma right now. So Bedlam will be unusual in the Elliott household in a year. Here's a shot up the middle. Fielded by Nesbitt. 2 steps. Throw on to first. Navarro's got it. And Kometz is retired 6-3 2 times this inning. And it'll be Michael Wheeler, the second baseman for the Marauders. Wheeler then back to the top of the order. If he reaches, it'll be Alex Albright. So far, no base runners either side. Tailing fastball for a strike out of the hand of Jensen Elliott. Working very confidently right now is Elliott. Pitch number 2 to Wheeler. Misses with the off speed. Wheeler offers at a bunt but pulls it back before. And it evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs. We're in the top of the third inning. No score from Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie. Elliott's been getting that pitch, but misses there. Evens the count. Check that. Wheeler ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. A loud bird. This curveball misses down low. Wheeler threatening to be the first base runner for either side. 3 balls and a strike on the second baseman for the Marauders. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the pipe, and the umpire was about to ring him up. Somebody better pay attention to the count. 3-2.
He's been getting a lot of practice at that so far.
Yeah, he has. Elliott wheels back, throws it as hard as he can. Solomon, the catcher's up under it, and he'll make the play. So unassisted pop out to the catcher. And we head to the bottom of the third inning. Jensen Elliott is still perfect. Jack Cushing perfect through 2. He'll try to make it 3 when we come back on CSR.
Are you looking for a way to promote your business or increase exposure? Do you just need more people to know that you're there? Join the Champion Sports Radio team and advertise during these games. In the last 4 years, Champion Sports Radio has broadcast over 600 games to more than 3.5 million listeners. And Champion Sports Radio wants to help you use major high school sports to reach thousands of local fans right in your community. Think about it. Die-hard fans just like you tune in each and every week, giving your business unparalleled access to the community. It's the perfect way for smaller, individually owned businesses to cultivate a core clientele or expand their already loyal customer base. To secure your prime commercial spot during the broadcast, contact Thomas Lee at Champion Sports Radio by phone at 972-741-0334. That's 972-741-0334 or online at championsportsradio.com. Champion Sports Radio, your home for championship broadcast.
Back at Quick Trip Park in Grand Prairie. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Daniel Jones, Mitch Solomon, and Ty Manning for the Cowboys. On the mound, Jack Cushing. He is perfect through 2. Hits just like that on cue, Daniel Jones, and Jones is on hit by pitch.
Well, I didn't see that one coming.
Me either.
The way that Cushing's been dealing.
Yeah, control had not been a problem for Jack Cushing. Now the left-hander, the catcher, Mitch Solomon. Posh Couture Rental is a nationally known rental company available for all your hometown party needs. Posh offers the finest in tabletop chairs and linens for all your celebrations. On all Coppell rental orders, here's a shot down the line. Kometz has got it. They're going to back up. He'll throw on to first base. The out is made. They call out the runner out for running out of the baseline finally. And down to second base is Daniel Jones. So Solomon does his job on the sacrifice.
And the dancing a little bit with Kometz down the first baseline.
He did. Kometz knew what to do with it, though. Reminder, Posh offers the finest tabletop chairs, linens for all your celebrations. On all Coppell residential rental orders, Posh will donate 10% of the proceeds to the Coppell Cowboy baseball team. Shot foul down the right field line, off the bat of Ty Manning. Also, Valentine Premier Roofing, based in Coppell, provides commercial and residential roofing services. Contact Valentine Premier Roofing to find out how your replacement roof can benefit the Coppell High School Baseball Booster Club today. Cowboys with a runner at second. Inside move from Cushing. Will chase back Daniel Jones, who reached on hit by pitch and then sacrificed down to second. In scoring position, 180 feet away. Manning at the plate. Strike right down the middle from Cushing. Just night and day, Evan, between his last start over at Plano West against Denton Geyer to tonight.
Definitely. Cushing got the game 2 start. Is that correct? Against Geyer? Or did he get the game 1?
He was game 1 start.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Only giving up 4 runs, but, Denton Geyer, their pitcher, Connor Harridge, did a fantastic job.
I love the fact you remembered his name. I said it enough, right? Ty Manning goes down swinging, another strikeout. That's the third one now for Jack Cushing. 2 outs now in the inning. Runner down at second is Daniel Jones at the plate, top of the order. Miles Pascal grounded out to Michael Wheeler in the first. Pascal from the right side. Here's the pitch from Cushing. Curveball. Strike 1. Cushing continues to pound the strike zone, as does his opponent on the bump. Jensen Elliott. Another inside move. Here's the pitch. Down the line, third baseman Venter's got it. He'll throw on to first, and that'll end the inning. Nice play by the big third baseman, Brandon Venter. 5-3 on the putout. Only one runner has reached base. He was stranded there. No hits, no walks, no runs, and one runner left on. We head to the top of the fourth as this one flies by. Back to the top of the order, Alex Albright, Brendan Venter, and then Matt Bernstein, the catcher, next here on CSR.
Conditions can be fixed, but many of us don't know we have a problem until it's too late. On April 2nd, 2009, Zachary Schwab, a 16-year-old sophomore offensive lineman, died of sudden cardiac arrest, the number 1 cause of death among student athletes. Like so many SCA victims, Zach had no heart issues, nor did anyone in his family. If Zach had an echocardiogram, he might have been able to avoid suffering a condition that takes 10,000 of our youth each year. In his memory, Living for Zachary was formed to try and prevent SCA from taking the lives of youth everywhere. Join in the fight today and stop the silent killer of SCA by scheduling your young athlete for an echocardiogram, a procedure that can detect any heart issue with 99% accuracy. For more information, visit www.livingforzachary.org. That's living4Zachary.org, and let your heart be heard.
Back with the top of the fourth inning, it's Alex Albright. Squares to bunt, takes a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Top of the fourth, for this half inning anyway, brought to you by Locker Room Sports, a proud sponsor of Marcus High School Baseball. Locker Room provides custom uniform and high-end equipment for all your sporting goods needs. Locker Room is located at 1565 West Main Street, Suite 102 in Louisville, or you can visit them on Facebook or on the web at www.lrssportswear.com. Goodness. Albright calls time at home, and then the eephus pitch comes out of the hand of Jensen Elliott. Now the Marcus faithful get on top of him.
Just sailed a little bit.
Just a hair. Popped into right field. Over there to make the play, camping under it right on the foul territory line is the right fielder. That's Daniel Jones, and he puts out Alex Albright. Still perfect game for Jensen Elliott. Now the third baseman, Brendan Venter, comes to the plate. Venter, a strikeout victim in the first. Fastball right down the pipe. And Evan, both of these pitchers continue to pound the strike zone.
They've definitely got they're hitting the bullseye almost every time.
Curveball up the middle. Shortstop Nesbitt, 2 steps, throws on to first, and Brendan Venter is retired 6-3 for the second out of the fourth. And I'm telling you, this game was supposed to start at 4 o'clock. It'd be over around 6. At this pace, we are going to be close to being done at 6 o'clock.
They might as well get both games in.
I guess that's if somebody scores.
Yeah.
Elliott continues to be perfect on the bump. Curveball. There's a base hit. Matt Bernstein with a shot into left center field. He'll make a big turn at first and retreat in the first hit of the game for the Marauders. Weekend at Bernie's is going to be run for. Kyle Gracie will come in and relieve him on the base pass. Ashton Easley, right fielder, will step to the plate. Runner on first is Gracie. Decent speed down there, but he has been caught. There's a pass ball on Solomon, and down to second goes Gracie in the scoring position. Solomon just did not watch that one into the glove. Solomon will take a trip out to the mound. While we do that, let's tell you that at this time, we'd like to thank our local Coppell sponsor, Dr. Glenn Solomon, and his family dental practice. Dr. Solomon provides complete family dental care, including cosmetic dentistry, Invisalign orthodontics, and general family dental care. New patients are welcome. Call today to improve your smile. Elliott will stare into Solomon. From the stretch for the first time tonight, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses the outside corner. Probably a slider, if anything. 2 balls and no strikes on the Marauder right fielder, Ashton Easley. Gracie down at second. They're trying to deke him to keep him close to the bag. Elliott goes back to second. Snap throw. No, not there in time as Gracie back in Easley. No pun intended. Easley at the plate.
I see what you did there.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike on Easley. From the belt, Elliott will step off. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, called strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the fourth, runner on second, Kyle Gracie. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, right-hand side, out of play. Easley stays alive. A base hit will have a very good chance of plating Gracie. Has pretty good speed down at second. Getting a fairly decent lead. Elliott will peek back. He'll come home. Fastball hit right field. Flaring foul, and it will end up in the stands, right side. So Ashton Easley is on the pitch, but just a little late.
Definitely fighting Elliott, probably the biggest fight from a Marcus batter we've seen so far.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and miss. That thing's just nasty. Strikeout number 5. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 hit, no walks, no runs, 1 left on. We head, of course, to the bottom of the 4th, where it will be Jacob Nesbitt, Marco Navarro, and Hayden Kettler when we return here on CSR. It's the Coppell Cowboys and the Marcus Marauders.
Up on all the latest news about the teams you care about and know when your favorite games are on the air thanks to Champion Sports Radio social media. Either follow at Champion Sports on Twitter or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio, and you will know what time your game starts, who was named Player of the Week, or what your school's alumni are doing in college. That's on Twitter at Champion Sports and facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio. Your home for championship social media.
In Command Broadcasting, a sports TV broadcasting and marketing company. In Command Broadcasting provides a wide array of turnkey video production and streaming services. In Command services include filming of sporting events, season highlights, school graduations, corporate infomercials, and documentaries. In Command streams your sporting event or company function over the internet live or on demand. Call 972-851-7888 to raise the energy of your next event. In Command Broadcasting, 972-851-7888.
Take me out to the ball game.
We're at the ball game. Quick Trip Park in Grand Prairie. First pitch from Cushing here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a curveball for a called strike. No score. Shot, right center field. Ranging over, Nick Miner, and he reaches up and stabs it for the first out of the inning. Nesbitt down on a fly out to center field. And, of course, Evan, once again, only 2 pitches seen by the batter.
I don't think the pitch count is much of a concern at this point for either of the hurlers, really, but especially Jack Cushing.
Tell you what, I do not have the fortune of being able to keep track of where he is pitch-wise, but he can't be through 4 innings plus 40 pitches yet. He's had a couple of innings that were under 7. Stepping in, the first baseman, Marco Navarro, watches the Cushing offering flare out to the right-hand side, high of the plate for ball 1. No score, bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Navarro, then Kettler. Fouled off, left-hand side into the stands. Actually onto the roof and out of the facility. Two more baseball games to come tonight here from Quick Trip Park. They will not be carried on CSR, but a busy night of baseball. Late check swing from Navarro. I think it was a strike anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. A ball and 2 strikes now on the Cowboy first baseman from the left-hand side. Cushing toes the rubber. He'll spin and throw. Bernstein tries to frame it on the outside corner. Not able to do so. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Very quickly through 3.5 innings here in Grand Prairie. Here's a shot. 3 hops. Wheeler's got it. He bobbles it and on. An error by the second baseman, Michael Wheeler. Will put Marco Navarro at first base and bring up cleanup hitter Hayden Kettler. Wheeler had a long way to go. I'm not sure if he would have been even able to make the play taking it out of his glove if he didn't, even if he fielded it cleanly, Evan. Probably should have barehanded that as slow as it was coming.
Yeah, a difficult play to make coming in with a grounder that's hopping that slowly. They do count it as an error on the official scorebook.
Well, I would hope so. I called it an error.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
All right. Curveball from Cushing's a called strike. He's ahead in the count. No balls and a strike on the cleanup hitter, Hayden Kettler. Here's a pitch flared into right field. Caught by Ashton Easley. 2 outs now. Nice job by Easley to get over and maintain his balance and make the play.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of in between whether he would have had to dive for that one head first, but figured that he had enough jets to get that one while staying on 2 feet.
Trey Becerra, the DH, will step in. Becerra grounded out to the pitcher on 1 pitch in the first inning. Or check that, second inning. Throw over to first. Komets makes a nice play to keep Marco Navarro there. Navarro reached on an error. He occupies the right corner. Here's the pitch from Cushing. Curveball, called strike. Tell you what, absolutely night and day, Evan, in Cushing's last performance to tonight. He is on with every pitch.
Definitely seemed to not have as much velocity last week in the series opener against Denton Guyer.
Of course, that was played at Plano. Oh, no, it was played at Plano, actually.
Senior high?
Plano Senior High. And at one point, it was played in a rain so hard we could barely see him on the mound. Of course, that was the shortest rain delay in baseball history, about a minute and 45 seconds, and they were back right out on the field. Here's the pitch. Cushing down low, gets away from Bernstein, back to the backstop. And rounding second, Navarro. He'll take a look at third. They'll throw back to second. Chase him back will Matt Bernstein. Bernstein headed to Texas Tech University in Lubbock, the Red Raider, in the fall. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Another Cowboy down at second base, second time tonight. Cushing from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fastball, chopped towards third. What a play by Venter. Holds the runner, and he's just going to eat the ball. Doesn't want to throw it away and cost a run. A cerebral play right there, Evan, by the senior third baseman.
What an athletic play to climb the ladder on that one and leap up and snag it down. And like you said, stared down the runner at second and decided that he wouldn't have a great chance of getting the runner at first.
Not sure he knew there was 2 outs, but he looked the runner back before he went to throw and then realized he probably didn't have a good grip on the ball. And instead of risking throwing it away, which could play to run, hold the baseball and let your pitcher work one more time. So, infield hit for Becerra.
But if Venter doesn't get that,
that scores.
That's a run.
Two hopper, Glowinky, he'll do it right to Wheeler, and there you go. That saves a run potentially right there. Nice play by Venter. 6-3 on the putout. We had a base hit and 2 runners left on. We head to the top of the 5th. No score from Grand Prairie. Back in a moment on CSR.
Time and a place for everything.
As you'll see, projections for the next quarter are...
He shoots, he scores! 2 points for team middle management.
The office is not one of them.
Jack, can I see you in my office?
No pouting, it's your ball. Let's see what you got.
But Whirly Ball is. For corporate events, team building, and private parties, Whirly Ball in Hearst and Plano is electric fun. Test your skills on the arcade games. Zip around in your Whirly Bug for a Whirly Ball competition. Or play the most affordable laser tag in the city. Learn more at whirlyball.info.
If you're a basketball parent or coach, you need Stacky, the simplest way to keep stats ever created. Our easy-to-use iPad app turns anyone into a professional statistician, and all they have to do is simply follow the ball. Produce full and accurate box scores and play-by-play reports. Send accurate stats out to your fans, media, or recruiters. It's sports statistic collection redefined. StatGeek is available right now in the iPad App Store for just $4.99, and there are team fundraising opportunities available as well. On the web at statgeek.com. StatGeek, keep your eye on the ball.
Back at Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie. God, that's hard. That's a mouthful. Q's, P's, T's, at, you name it. Jensen Elliott on the mound dealing for the Coppell Cowboys as Nick Miner steps in for the Marauders. Top of the 5th inning. No score. Fouled off right-hand side this half inning, brought to you by Salerno's Italian Restaurant, a family tradition serving Flower Mound since 1985. We offer a rehearsal, dinner, birthday, and catering packages. Salerno's, true taste, true Italian. Also visit their sister restaurant, Bistecca, an Italian steakhouse in Highland Village specializing in steak, seafood, and much more. A 4-star adventure. Curveball is a 4-star adventure for Jensen Elliott, and he's ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Nick Miner.
So far, he's been feeding it in.
Nicely done,
go.
Evan.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Italian style.
Large portions.
Yes. Elliott misses as he overthrows the fastball. 2-2 the count. No outs in the top of the 5th inning. We are less than an hour into this one. Here's a ball flared right side. First baseman Navarro's underneath. He'll reach up and make the play. And fouling out is Nick Miner. To start the top of the 5th inning, it'll be the shortstop, Jimmy Glowenke, and then the DH, Bryce Verplank. Glowenke struck out looking on a beautiful pitch from Jensen Elliott in the 2nd inning. Lays off the outside off-speed pitch. Glowenke ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Elliott continues to work efficiently on the mound. Fastball, that looks really good. Called strike. I'll tell you what, you can almost call the game from up here as good as these pitchers are throwing the baseball. 1-1 the count on Glowenke. Elliott will deal. Overthrew that one. Outside fastball misses. 2 balls and a strike on the Marauder shortstop, Jimmy Glowenke. Elliott to offer. Curveball fouled off back here, right above us. You're supposed to catch that, Evan.
I didn't bring my glove today. See, that was the main problem.
I've got a comeback for that, but I'm going to save it for a different audience.
There we go.
O.J. Simpson would have caught that. The glove, get it? Forget it. All right.
No, I understood it.
All right.
The wheels were turning.
We're turning. All right. You were trying to figure out where I was going with that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fouled off at the plate by Glowenke. That looked like it was going to be a ball outside, but Glowenke has to cover the plate here, having watched one of those in the 2nd inning and being rung up on it. Reset the count, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Glowenke goes down for the 2nd time, just overmatched right now. Jensen Elliott still throwing BBs to the plate. And now it'll be Bryce Verplank. Verplank grounded out to the shortstop. Nesbitt beat him by a step at first base. 6'5", 215, headed to Oklahoma State. Going to be a teammate of the pitcher come next fall. Will be Bryce Verplank and Jensen Elliott. Verplank swings. This one is enormously high. Third baseman ranging to his right. And he'll get it. Wow. Austin Gross, watch that one. That probably had, 6 seconds of hang time on it, Evan?
It was a Ray Guy punt.
It was well, there you go, and I understand that one. I'm old enough to know that. Ray Guy, the Hall of Famer. So Verplank flies out, foul to the third baseman. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening and watching on CSR TV.
Writer Gerald Early said that when they study our civilization 2,000 years from now, there will only be 3 things that Americans will be known for: the Constitution, baseball, and jazz music. GDYO's Jazz Institute provides young musicians in North Texas the opportunity to learn what it means to be a jazz musician through weekly technique classes and combo rehearsals with professional jazz musicians. From the first note to the final round of applause, GDYO Jazz Institute concerts will amaze and delight both hardcore jazz cats and new fans alike. Learn more about the truly original American art form through the GDYO Jazz Institute online at gdyo.org/jazz.
Point of Origin Design is your one-stop shop for all your apparel, promotional, event, or team uniform needs. Point of Origin Design is a full-service design and logo creation company that offers a wide variety of imprintable and embroidered products. With competitive pricing and quality work, you can't go wrong with Point of Origin Design. It's always best to start at the right point, so visit them online at pointoforigindesign.com. Let them help you plan your next promotional item or design your next t-shirt. That's online at pointoforigindesign.com.
Back to the bottom of the fifth inning, brought to you by local State Farm agent Dan Garber. He's there to walk you through your free discount double check and make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, whether it's being a good driver, as the ball is fouled off right-hand side, whether it's being a good driver, having a good student, or combining your car and home policies. Dan knows how to turn your discounts into real savings. Give Dan a call or check him out at dangarber.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second pitch down in the dirt, out of the hand of Jack Cushing, evens the count at 1-1. Anamia's Tex-Mex is a place to gather for those who love to be with the ones they love. Owners Jay and Anna Ortiz bring love to all they do. I'll get all these loves right in a minute. And it's apparent upon stepping foot into any other four restaurants. Anamia's Tex-Mex is a proud sponsor of Coppell Baseball. Back to the action. Foul back off, right at us. Oh, and it almost gets a guy in the head. Interesting. Oh, you know who that is over there? That's Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Yes. Texas A&M's future quarterback is in the house. Get an autograph. Up the middle, off the... Oh, unfortunate for Cushing. He reaches out, stabs at it. It would have been probably played by Glowinski in the out recorded, but he knocks it back into the six hole. And Glowinski not able to get there and make the throw, so Daniel Jones is on with a base hit. Cole Solomon. I don't know why I called him Mitch. Cole Solomon from the left-hand side now for the Cowboys, and we've got a timeout down at first base to tie his shoe. While that happens, let's tell you, a proud sponsor of Coppell Cowboy Baseball is Republic Title. They've been ranked as the #1 title company in the Metroplex for 7 years in a row by the Dallas Business Journal. A Coppell resident since 1983, Jay Turner has been a title attorney serving the Coppell Valley Ranch area since 1984, and his staff of qualified and experienced title professionals has developed a wealth of knowledge about the community that is a benefit to you. For experience that works for you, choose Republic Title for your next real estate transaction. Right now, the Cowboys want to make a real estate transaction and get Daniel Jones 90 feet closer. Last time, Solomon was able to get down a sacrifice bunt to accomplish that. This time, he's trying to do it again, but he takes 2 pitches outside for balls.
That first bunt was beautifully down the first baseline.
He's got it aimed there again. Throw over to first, and back in is Daniel Jones. If you're hungry after the game tonight, as Cushing misses with ball 3, head over to Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse for Dallas-Fort Worth's finest steakhouse dining experience. It's Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse. Call General Manager Greg Kalina. For reservations are online at delfriscos.com. Here's the pitch from Cushing. Misses. And Solomon doesn't even have to put a bunt down, as Cushing puts him on. First walk of the game for the Marauder pitcher. And there are 2 base runners on now. At second base, it's Daniel Jones. Down at first, it's Cole Solomon. And Ty Manning is exceptional with the bat. We got a runner at first for the catcher. It's going to be number 1 for Coppell. That's Shane Steiger. So Steiger on to run it first for Solomon, the catcher. Cushing in a little bit of a jam here as the neighborhood is filling up with Cowboys. First pitch called strike. Manning struck out in the third in his only at bat, but he's got a chance to give the Cowboys the lead. They'll run the wheel. Ball's bunted towards the pitcher. Check it. The throw to third. Not in time. Bernstein tries to go to third instead of take the out at first base. And not there in time to make the play, and bases are loaded with no outs. Cowboys occupying all of the white discs except for home plate. Mental error there from the catcher, Matt Bernstein, possibly. And Jack Cushing has got himself in a world of trouble. They'll play up at the corners to make a play up the plate, double play depth up the middle, so they'll surrender a run for the out. Cushing just misses on the outside corner to Jacob Nesbitt. Or check that, that's Miles Pascal. Pascal is grounded out to third and grounded out to second. Hit the ball both times hard. Here's the pitch. That misses. As Cushing starting to squeeze the ball a little tighter, Evan.
Best opportunity for either team to score so far that we've had today, and now maybe a little regrouping on the mound.
David Williamson, the pitching coach for the Marauders, heads out to the mound, and as he does that, we will let you know. Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital Flower Mound is your community hospital, the #1 ranked hospital as best places to work by Modern Healthcare Magazine in 2013 and voted the best place to have a baby in Denton County by Child Magazine. Texas Health Flower Mound has fully equipped emergency room with state-of-the-art diagnostic technology and on-site labs. The facility is a full-service facility providing high-tech, cutting-edge care. Texas Health Flower Mound is committed to taking care of the needs of you and your family. To find out more about the facility or to find a physician, go to www.texashealthflowermound.com. Well, hopefully Coach Williamson has done his witch doctor magic on Cushing because they need a strikeout. Driven down the line, way out in front, but got every bit of it, was Miles Pascal, and he turns it foul. So a ball now, or 2 balls and a strike on the center fielder for the Cowboys. He wants to be a cowboy, baby. Had to go there. Up the middle. This could be 2. 1 at second. Wheeler throws on to first. Not in time. And the arm of Michael Wheeler exposed right there. He struggled sometimes to get the ball to first base. The run will score, and they only get 1 out of it. A custom double play ball doesn't go down as such. And the first run across for the Coppell Cowboys in the person of Daniel Jones. Jacob Nesbitt now for Coppell. Runners on the corners. Cushing misses outside. Tell you what, Evan, that ball that goes off of his glove that may have been an out at second base, but could be the change in this inning.
Yeah, just went right off his glove to Lewinsky at short.
They squeeze. Play's going to be at first, and the run's across. So 2 runs now plated here by the Coppell Cowboys on the safety squeeze, and a nice job by Nesbitt. 1-3 on the putout. Moving down to second is Miles Pascal. But 2 runs across for your Coppell Cowboys here in the bottom of the 5th. And what was a very close game, theoretically 2 runs after 5 innings, has been broken open by the Cowboys. Marco Navarro will step in. And they've done it all with just 1 base hit. Cushing still working out of the stretch, headed to Georgetown. Fouled off, back to the screen. No balls and a strike on Navarro. Here's the pitch. Fouled off one more time. Cushing ahead in the count. Tell you what, they are putting some baseballs into the stands here at Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie. I guess it's the former home of the Air Hogs. I don't know that they still play here. Do they? Evan, any idea?
Have to phone a friend to find out.
Okay,
get
go
a
right
better
ahead.
guess.
Who's that friend do you want to phone?
Well, you know.
Although it does still say Grand Prairie Air Hogs on the floor, on the turf, so maybe they do still play here. One ball, two strikes. Misses up high with the off-speed pitch. Evens the count at 2-2 against the Cowboy first baseman, Marco Navarro. Reached on an error and was stranded in the fourth inning.
Whoever plays here, the high school teams have sure made good use of it the past couple of weeks.
Tell you what, it's the only field that's not underwater. Bernstein has a jump out of his glove, but not far enough for Pascal to advance to third. And the count's full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Marco Navarro. The Coppell Cowboy first baseman digs back in from the left side for the 3-2 pitch. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th, and Coppell has plated 2 runs already in this inning, and they lead at 2-0. Fouled off, out of play, out of the arena. All right, so the Air Hogs, we have found by phoning a friend that the Air Hogs do continue to play here at Quick Trip Park in Grand Prairie. It's a beautiful park, frankly, for minor league baseball. Here's a pitch. Just misses outside, does Cushing. Shows a little bit of frustration there. So 2 more, or one more runner on base, 2 on now. Pascal down at second. At first, it's Marco Navarro who reaches by walk. And Hayden Kettler lined out to the shortstop Glowinky and then flew out to right field on a nice play by Ashton Easley. Hit the ball hard twice. 2 runners on the pond. Shot towards third. Picked up on a beautiful play by Ventnor. On to first, and that'll end the inning. Did he close his eyes there, Evan?
He might have. It was a hot shot, like you said.
5-3 putout ends the inning, but not before the Coppell Cowboys plate 2 runs. When we come back at the top of the 6th, Jensen Elliott with a 2-run lead is going to be hard to beat. It's Coppell 2, Marcus nothing. Back with more on CSR after this timeout.
Boost in exposure, want to reach local community-minded folks with information about your business? Join the Champion Sports Radio team and advertise during these games. In the last 4 years, Champion Sports Radio has broadcast over 600 games for more than 3.5 million listeners. And Champion Sports Radio wants to help you use major high school sports to reach thousands of local fans right in your community. It's also a way for your business to give back to the community by helping all these well-deserving student athletes get some recognition for their accomplishments. The cost simply can't be beat for the effect it will have. You get a lot of bang for your buck, and best of all, it provides an opportunity for the best advertisement of all, word of mouth. To secure your prime commercial spot during the broadcast, contact Thomas Lee at Champion Sports Radio by phone at 972-741-0334. That's 972-741-0334 or online at championsportsradio.com. Champion Sports Radio, your home for championship broadcast.
Jensen Elliott continues to deal fastballs as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Patrick Kometz, Michael Wheeler, and then back to the top of the order, and Alex Albright. Fouled off right back above us. That's about as close as it's come so far.
Hey-yo. You know, if you look in the suite to our left, one of the doors out to the second deck is got some shattered glass on it. So
apparently they did not build the net quite as high as they needed to.
We might be in the danger zone, Doug.
All right, Kenny Loggins. Here it is. Oh, righty called it. Oh, it hit us. It got us. Just as Evan Nemec called it, it comes into the press box. Whose leg did that hit? Oh, goodness, as if God heard him say the words. It went off the top of the net, which had it not done that, it would have never gotten here, but it landed right at the feet and caught him on the legs.
Man.
And we're worried about a bruise tonight. Patrick Kometz, his ego is bruised as he's rung up on a strikeout here in the top of the 6th inning. Able Communications, communicating information connects your business. Transporting information is our business. For over 20 years, Able Communications has helped businesses connect with the commerce by providing secure and reliable solutions for their communication needs. Let us help you stay connected. Able Communications, connecting companies, connecting you. And apparently, Solomon wants to go and get out on the same communicating page as the pitcher, Elliott. Fouled him up with the first pitch, which was a ball to Michael Wheeler. And you can hear the whining still going on to my right. She's got lace marks on her knee. Swing and a miss. Wheeler takes a big cut at the Elliott fastball. Evens the count at 1-1. Strike two. Dr. Melissa Rosas is a proud sponsor of Coppell Baseball. The players and their families. Dr. Rosas is a board-certified pediatric dentist offering exceptional dental care for infants, children, and teens. Call Dr. Rosas' office today and make an appointment for the little smile in your life. A healthy smile is a happy smile. I like that. Healthy smile's a happy smile. 2-2 the count on Wheeler. Here's the pitch. Inside, curveball just misses from Elliott. Elliott has only seen one over the minimum so far tonight. Wheeler pops it up into the infield. Third baseman Austin Gross camps underneath, squeezes it for out number 2. We head back to the top of the order and Alex Albright. Post-game will include Evan Nemec heading down onto the field. We'll talk with the winning coach of tonight's game. And we'll do it live via iPhone technology. First pitch from Elliott. Misses. Now that Evan's got my number to be able to call me.
Yeah. We're communicating.
So we will plug it in, and you'll be able to hear me through the phone, and I'll throw it down to you that way, and you'll do the interview and send it back. So Kendall Clark right now looks like the coach that's going to be on the broadcast for the post game. Coach Clark is always articulate. Pitch from Elliott is a BB on the outside corner, called strike. 2 balls and a strike now on Alex Albright, the leadoff hitter in the lineup, but the number 3 hitter so far as the first 2 outs have been recorded. That's another fastball. Jensen Elliott just looks like he's going to be hard to beat tonight. A single from Matt Bernstein is the only runner for the Marauders tonight. Curveball misses up high as he really comes over the top. Evens the count at 3-2, so Albright should see a fastball in this count. Let's see if he can get the bat on it. Here's the offering. Curveball fouled out right-hand side. That'll make its way out of play. And we'll reset with a 3-2 count. Studio Movie Grill, where their motto is film, food, and fun. Studio Movie Grill. Best commercial I read. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Right down the pipe to Albright, who goes down. Elliott still on fire. He's faced 1 over the minimum. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Cowboys lead it 2-0 here on CSR.
Stay up on all the latest news about the teams you care about and know when your favorite games are on the air thanks to Champion Sports Radio social media. Either follow @Champion Sports on Twitter or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio, and you will know what time your game starts, who was named Player of the Week, or what your school's alumni are doing in college. That's on Twitter @Champion Sports and facebook.com/Champion Sports Radio. your home for championship social media.
In Command Broadcasting, a sports TV broadcasting and marketing company. In Command Broadcasting provides a wide array of turnkey video production and streaming services. In Command services include filming of sporting events, season highlights, school graduations, corporate infomercials, and documentaries. In Command streams your sporting event or company function over the internet live or on demand. Call 972-851-7888 to raise the energy of your next event. In Command Broadcasting, 972-851-7888.
Back for the bottom of the sixth inning. Reminder, Rapid Med Urgent Care in Highland Village provides Southern Denton County families with state-of-the-art emergency medical care right in your neighborhood. Checkups for broken bones, school vaccinations, sports physicals, and more. You can count on Rapid Med for all your medical needs. Rapid Med is proud to provide the latest in concussion management through the IMPACT program in partnership with Texas Health Sports Network. Rapid Med Urgent Care Center is dedicated to providing you with quality care quickly. Visit www.rapidmed.com. Oh, that reminds me of my old days on radio. Hit that one right on the money. Fouled off at the plate. Batter of record right now is Trey Becerra. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Becerra. Becerra last time singled and was stranded at first base. Bottom of the sixth, Cowboys up by 2. 2-0. Cushing still on the bump for the Marauders. Just misses. No, doesn't miss. As we have the slow reaction, but he knew he was out. He was headed to the dugout before the umpire called it. So a strikeout for Jack Cushing. 4th strikeout of the night for Cushing. The third baseman, Austin Gross, steps to the plate. Cushing, shot, grounder to second base. Wheeler throws on to first, and Kometz picks it off the turf, and the out is recorded after 1 pitch. Austin Gross goes down 4-3. So a strikeout, a ground out to the shortstop, and a ground out to the second baseman. Wheeler spot on defensively, but exposed earlier in this game on a double play ball with not having the strongest arm. Swing and a miss. Daniel Jones. Jones has been hit by a pitch, singled and scored a run in the 5th. He would be the winning run if the game were to stay the way that it is. Missing just outside. Cushing evens the count at 1-1. Cushing misses again low in the dirt. Located at Sandy Lake and Denton Tap Roads, Frost Bank is a proud supporter of Coppell Cowboy Baseball. Let us help you step up your financial game, Frost Bank. We're from here. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Daniel Jones, the right fielder for the Cowboys. The neighborhoods of Cypress Waters proudly support the Cowboy Baseball program. Come tour our new apartment and townhomes on Beltline Road just north of 635. Visit Cypress Waters Apartments.com for details as Jones fouls it off to stay alive at the plate. 2-2 the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Cowboys are just 3 outs away from winning Game 1 of the area series between themselves and the Marauders. 3 hops to short or to second. Wheeler on to first. Got him. Michael Wheeler assists on the last 2 outs of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Marauders. They've got 3 outs to get 2 runs against Jensen Elliott. We'll see if they can do it. When we come back, it'll be Brandon Venter, Matt Bernstein, and Ashton Easley when we return on CSR TV.
Car conditions can be fixed, but many of us don't know we have a problem until it's too late. On April 2nd, 2009, Zachary Schraw, a 16-year-old sophomore offensive lineman, died of sudden cardiac arrest, the #1 cause of death among student athletes. Like so many SCA victims, Zach had no heart issues, nor did anyone in his family. If Zach had an echocardiogram, he might have been able to avoid suffering a condition that takes 10,000 of our youth each year. In his memory, Living for Zachary was formed to try and prevent SCA from taking the lives of youth everywhere. Join in the fight today and stop the silent killer of SCA by scheduling your young athlete for an echocardiogram, a procedure that can detect any heart issue with 99% accuracy. For more information, visit www.livingforzachary.org. That's living4zachary.org, and let your heart be heard.
Back for the top of the seventh inning. It's the heart of the lineup that's going to have to get it done for the Marauders if they hope to play the bottom of the seventh. Brendan Venter will go up against Jensen Elliott. Elliott has only seen one more than what is allowed. He's given up one hit. Curveball misses down low. Venter retired on a shot to Jacob Nesbitt in the fourth inning. Fastball up the middle, base hit off of second base, and Venter on board. Took the fastball and sent it right back where it came from. A single for the third baseman for the Marauders. And now Matt Bernstein, who had the only hit of the game, will step in. Kyle Gracie will come in to run for Venter, who will be back for defensive purposes, but Gracie is on at first. Elliott surrenders his second hit, now seen two more than the minimum. Specializing in dental, pediatric care, and oral surgery in Coppell for more than 13 years, Doctors Daryl and Linda Steele offer a wide range of services from baby's first visit to children's checkup to wisdom teeth extraction and dental implants. For for appointments, call Steele Dental Specialties, 972-315-3355, 972-315-3355. Doctors Daryl and Linda Steele will take care of you at Steele Dental Specialties. Cowboys have allowed a runner at first. Shot up the middle. Elliott's got it. He'll throw on to second. They get one there. Throw to first. Double play. Bernstein grounds into the double play, and the Cowboys are 1 out away from taking game one of the series. And giving themselves a leg up to make it to the regional round of competition in the 6A playoffs. Ashton check that. That is not Ashton Easley. Alex Jackson steps in to hit for Easley. The last hope. Flared into left field. Underneath. This could end the game. It's over. Cowboys have defeated the Marcus Marauders 2-0. And a well-played ball game here at Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie, Game 2. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on CSR. When we come back, it's the postgame. You're watching Marcus Marauder and Coppell Cowboy Baseball on CSR TV.
And is copywritten by Champion Sports Radio. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of the audio stream, and any and all other use of the accounts of this broadcast without the direct written consent and permission of Champion Sports Radio is strictly prohibited. All rights are reserved by Champion Sports Radio and ChampionSportsRadio.com. This is a presentation of Champion Sports Radio, your home for championship broadcasts.
In Command Broadcasting, a sports TV broadcasting and marketing company. In Command Broadcasting provides a wide array of turnkey video production and streaming services. In Command services include filming of sporting events, season highlights, school graduations, corporate infomercials, and documentaries. In Command streams your sporting event or company function over the internet live or on demand. Call 972-851-7888 to raise the energy of your next event. In Command Broadcasting, 972-851-7888.
There's a time and a place for everything.
As you'll see, projections for the next quarter are...
He shoots, he scores! 2 points for team middle management.
The office is not one of them.
Jack, can I see you in my office?
No pouting, it's your ball. Let's see what you got.
But Whirly Ball is. For corporate events, team building, and private parties, Whirly Ball in Hearst and Plano is electric fun. Test your skills on the arcade games. Zip around in your Whirly Bug for a Whirly Ball competition. Or play the most affordable laser tag in the city. Learn more at whirlyball.info.
Writer Gerald Early said that when they study our civilization 2,000 years from now, there will only be three things that Americans will be known for: the Constitution, baseball, and jazz music. GDYO's Jazz Institute provides young musicians in North Texas the opportunity to learn what it means to be a jazz musician through weekly technique classes and combo rehearsals with professional jazz musicians. From the first note to the final round of applause, GDYO Jazz Institute concerts will amaze and delight both hardcore jazz cats and new fans alike. Learn more about the truly original American art form through the GDYO Jazz Institute online at gdyo.org/jazz.
Are you looking for a way to promote your business or increase exposure? Do you just need more people to know that you're there? Join the Champion Sports Radio team and advertise during these games. In the last 4 years, Champion Sports Radio has broadcast over 600 games to more than 3.5 million listeners. And Champion Sports Radio wants to help you use major high school sports to reach thousands of local fans right in your community. Think about it. Die-hard fans just like you tune in each and every week, giving your business unparalleled access to the community. It's the perfect way for smaller individually owned businesses to cultivate a core clientele or expand their already loyal customer base. To secure your prime commercial spot during the broadcast, contact Thomas Lee at Champion Sports Radio by phone at 972-741-0334. That's 972-741-0334 or online at championsportsradio.com. Champion Sports Radio, your home for championship broadcast.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that nearly 4 million brain injuries occur every year due to sports in the U.S. They also estimate that 70% of concussions go unreported. Not identifying concussions early can be devastating, especially if the athlete continues to play with symptoms. Catching hard hits fast is critical, and that's why you need the Shockbox Helmet Impact Sensor. The Shockbox is a small sensor that easily attaches to most football, lacrosse, and hockey helmets and instantly sends a signal to a smartphone on the sidelines when the player has taken a hard hit that puts them at higher risk for injury. The free app receives data from the sensor, displays information about the impact, and even walks the user through a concussion assessment. The app also logs symptom and impact data for future medical use. Visit ShopboxDFW.com to learn more about the Shockbox Impact Alert Sensor and determine if it is the right option for your child. Be warned instantly when a player has experienced a head impact that could result in a concussion. Visit ShockboxDFW.com today. ShockboxDFW.com.
All right, back at Quick Trip Park in Grand Prairie, where the Coppell Cowboys are able to take down the Marcus Marauders 2-0 in game one of a series best of three. They'll do it again tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning here back at Quick Trip Park, and down with Coach. Hold on, we're going to have to hold on. I can see he's talking with Coach Jeff Sherman. We'll keep it right here for a second, Evan, but we'll let you know that you are down on the field, and we'll talk to him. Jensen Elliott goes two more than the minimum. Gives up 2 hits. His team only gets 1 hit for him. The score line goes like this. It's for Marcus, no runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a few left on. For Coppell, it's 2 runs on 1 hit and no errors. So unusual that you get you give up a 50% more hits than your own team got, but you won the game. And Evan, you're down there. We can hear you. Your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, I mean, Jensen Elliott threw just a great pitching performance at Jim from him, but a tough loss for Marcus, knowing that they played spectacular as well, and then in the end it just doesn't work out for them. One quick inning that giving up 2 runs. All right.
With Coach Kendall Clark, Evan, take over.
All right, Coach. Did you expect such a pitcher's duel in game 1 of the series? The one we threw our one, and we saw Jack Fishing last year. I knew he would be good, and our guy was good against them last year. So I expected just what it is. 1-0 game, 2-0. It's fast moving. Yeah, what did you think about your pitches scoring, Jensen Elliott? I know he's done that a lot this year. He's locating all his pitches, which is almost every time he goes out, he's very tough to handle. Today he has command of all 3. And how big was it to get this game 1 win? Well, it's huge because it forces your opponent to reach twice on a Saturday. That's not impossible, but dang hard to do. So you want that first game where you can be in control of the series. You excited about getting up bright and early tomorrow? 9 a.m. start time. I'm really excited about it, but we have to do it. So we'll be here. All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Good job. Congrats.
All right, Evan, thank you for that interview down on the field with Coach Kendall Clark, and we will come back and wrap up the post game in a moment. Once again, the Cowboys win it from here at Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie. They do it in, uneventful fashions. 2 runs across. They only had 1 hit and no errors, but they get the victory, and they lead the series 1-0. Back in a moment on CSR.
Keep on learning. Soldier, keep on moving. Keep on turning.
All right, everything's set back up equipment-wise so we can finish off the post-game show, and a very good game it was. And, folks, it was a fast game. This game was scheduled to start at 4 o'clock. It started at 5:03, and at 6:39 we're done. There's another game that will get underway here at Quick Trip Park very soon, and then I believe there's also an 8:30 or 9 o'clock game. So 4 games at the dish here at Quick Trip Park at Grand Prairie tonight. But the Marauders are going to have to come back, and as you heard Coach Kendall Clark with Evan Nemick say, they've got to take 2 from them tomorrow. That's the Coppell Cowboys if the Marauders are to move on. They've got the ability to do it. We'll see if they can pull it off. But that puts the Coppell Cowboys in a position where they have to win 1 of 2 to move on, and both squads very good in their respective rights. So a 2-0 win for the Coppell Cowboys. They take game 1 of the series, game 2. At 9 a.m., you'll have it here on CSR TV. We want to thank Thomas Lee, who runs everything for us, for Evan Nemick, for Kendall Clark, Jeff Sherman, Marcus Marauders, the Coppell Cowboys. We thank you for joining us here from Quick Trip Park. I'm Doug Branch. Have a blessed evening.
Sleeping.